Welcome to part 4 of my acoustics course. I'm John from John Hunter Acoustics. I'm the owner, founder, CEO, product architect, and acoustical consultant for John Hunter Acoustics, where we've treated rooms of every shape and size, including recording studios, mixing spaces, rehearsal spaces, churches, restaurants, you name it, auditoriums. We've treated it all. And I'm going to get into the subject of acoustic panels versus bass traps, what material is used for each one, and let's get into it. So what is an acoustic panel versus a bass trap? Acoustic panels are typically absorbers of high frequency, mids, and perhaps low mids. And then bass traps are absorbers of low frequency sound. If they're all broadband, like our products for instance are designed to be all broadband, they do all of this plus lows and sub-lows if they're 8-inch thick. So 8-inch thick or sub-lows, or you can space the panels off the wall to increase the low end absorption of it. So like a 4-inch panel, a large panel, 4x6, 2x6, 4x8, 2x8, spaced off the wall, even if it's 4-inch thick, it's a good sub-low absorber as well because of the added volume of the panel. So a bass trap that's all broadband is going to absorb the highs, mids, and lows, and even sub-lows if it's 8-inch thick or thicker. So what material do you use though? The material for acoustic panels, you can use 2-inch rock wool. That's what I would recommend. That's what we use in our panels. It's easy to work with, a lot less irritating when you work with the insulation material itself. So you have 2-inch rock wool, you have Owens Corning, and so it can be 2-inch. A 1-inch panel is also an acoustic panel. So we have 1-inch over here, we have 2-inch, 3-inch also an acoustic panel. The 3-inch is going to absorb more in the low mids, along with the highs, upper mids, and so forth. So you can use 2-inch or 1-inch. Typical 1-inch material would be Owens Corning 703. 703. For 2-inch, Owens Corning 703 2, or rock wool, AFB is what we use. And there's also a lot to the frame design. Our panels are designed to absorb from all sides. They're an open frame design. It's unique. It's a more advanced design. It costs a bit more, but the trade-off is amazing effectiveness compared to a solid frame that's blocking the sound and reflecting it off the sides of the panels. So again, acoustic panels are high, mid, and low mid absorbers. Bass traps absorb lows and sub-lows, and we're talking 125 hertz, 4-inch, absorbing bass, and even lower, it's going into the 100 hertz, even to the 80, but dropping off for a 4-inch. So then we switch to an 8-inch bass trap, and the 8-inch material, rock wool, safe is what we use for our 4-inch and 8-inch. We just double it up for the 8-inch, and there's a lot of advantages to having a proper frame design that's absorbing from all sides, open frame. That's what we do here at John Hunter Acoustics, providing the products that maximize the absorption of the material. I'm going to provide a resource with absorption coefficients of all the different materials. There's a lot of different materials out there. I mean, there's others like, denim insulation for an acoustic panel. Denim insulation would work well. The bass trap, it's too lightweight compared to rock wool and Owens Corning. We like to stick with rock wool because AFB, for instance, passes childhood safety standards for indoor air quality. So it's very safe. When we work with it, it's not so irritating. Fiberglass, Owens Corning, it's good stuff, but it's glass, so glass actually physically cuts you microscopically, and so that's why it itches. Rock wool doesn't do that so much. It's an irritant, but also there's other important things. But anyways, that's acoustic panel versus bass trap. And then there's more to how you wrap your panels, what kind of fabric. There's a lot of different factors that you want to consider. So the best thing to do is reach out to us for a consultation. We do all of our materials properly. Been researching this for 15 years. Did a lot of acoustic research, dove into published books, studied this extensively, and treated rooms of every shape and size. You don't have to go through all that learning curve. Reach out to us, schedule a consultation. That's the end of the 4-part acoustic course. And let us know, like, comment below. Let us know what you would like covered. Perhaps we can do another video on this. And that ends the acoustic course. And I really appreciate you listening. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you'd like to hear about. And reach out to us if you want any help with your space.